Welcome back, everybody. It's Latimer. So today we're going to go over a weekly recap of what's been going on in World of Warcraft and what's coming. We got some big announcements. We got an announcement for Gamescom. We got the zone preview for Koresh, as well as the launch date for Mr. Pandaria Classic. There's also still a Twitch drop still active that you can go and collect. But before we get into all that, though, do me a favor, give it a like and give it a subscribe and hit that notification button. That way you never miss a video when I drop one. All right, let's go have a look what's going on. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the Twitch drop that is still active right now, and that is the Adorned Half Shell Transmog. This is still available on Twitch. It was running from the starting time of July 14th at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to run all the way till August 11th Pacific Standard Time. So you have lots of time to get this, and what you have to do is you just have to watch somebody streaming World of Warcraft that has their drops on. This is important. Must have their drops on for 4 hours on Twitch, and then you'll be able to claim this prize. And it's just a back adornment, so I'm guessing it might be a cloak transmog, so that's my guess. But yeah, so you can be a little Ninja Turtle outfit or whatever the case may be. So anyhow, that is available still on Twitch, so go ahead and check that out. I'll be streaming today as well, so if you want to come drop by the stream, that'd be fantastic as well. All right, so the big thing today we got is the new map for the new zone Koresh that is coming. With that, we know we got a new city hub, which is the Veiled Market, Tajavesh. We got a new raid, Manaforge Omega, that's coming in as well. We got a new dungeon. There's tons of stuff coming in there. And by the looks of this map so far, it's looking pretty good. It looks like a fairly decent sized zone to explore, and I'm looking forward to actually checking it out. I kind of like the theme of it all. All right, and so as mentioned, with it comes the main hub, and that is Tajavesh, the Veiled Market. This is going to be our new major area for us to gather, like a Dornigal. So it basically states that follow the campaign from the Locust Walker, completing quests along the way to open a portal after you complete a shadowy invitation quest. This marks the starting point of your journey into the new zone Koresh. And once inside the market, you'll find vendors, more quests, and portals. There are even portals to each of the 4 daily active bountiful dells. That I actually like. That is a major quality of life upgrade. And with this major content update, we're going to also get a new faction. That is the Koresh Trust. This is a brand new faction. It's going to be the 7th major faction added to the War Within. Basically, simply put, a coalition of broker cartels and Ethereals formed to accomplish an impossible goal, and that is to save the world from the All-Devouring. Now, I'll, as always, leave a link down below so you guys can check this stuff out for yourself in case I go through something too quick for you. And so within this zone, there's going to be 8 major points of interest, and that's going to be the Archival Assault, Ecodome Primus, Ecodome Roven, Overlook Zoshul, Shadow Point, Chandra, Tajavesh, the Veiled Market, and Void Razor Sanctuary. With that, they also gave us some images of the zones and what we're going to be looking at. They all look pretty sick, actually. I like the theme, like I mentioned before, I think multiple times now. I like the colors. This is one of the Eco Domes. These bring me right back to Netherstorm and Burning Crusade. So yeah, the zone looks pretty sweet so far. Now, so as I mentioned in my previous video, there's also going to be a new artifact, and that's a cloak, and this is actually going to make us into an energy form, which is going to allow us to interact with the world in a different way, which is fantastic. They call it phase diving, so looking forward to this. It's called the Reshi Wraps, and it'll upgrade and scale with us just like the belt did. We also got a new dungeon. This is the Ecodome Aldani. It's going to have 3 bosses. It's going to have 3 difficulties: normal, heroic, and mythic. It's going to be located in Koresh. And with that, it's going to have the item levels are going to be normal difficulty as 639, heroic difficulties at 665, and mythic difficulty at 681, champion 1 of 8. So that's what the gear is going to look like. The bosses are actually Azakar. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It looks like this giant worm guy. Tawbot and Awas. I'm sorry, pronunciation for these is a little wild. And then on top of that, we have Soul Scribe. So those are going to be the 3 bosses in there as well. And there's going to be some dungeon achievements. There's Ecodome Adani, defeat Soul Scribe in Ecodome Adani, heroic, mythic, again, defeat the Soul Scribe, and then Keystone Hero, Ecodome Adani, complete Ecodome Adani at mythic level or 10 or higher within the time limit. Now there's going to be a graphical update, and that's for the waystones. So dungeon checkpoints are actually going to now be transformed into the waystones that you see on the screen here, and they will show up as a new icon on the map, which is fantastic. So they'll be a little bit more visible for everybody. All right, moving on. The Winds of Mysterious Fortune event is live, and that started on July 15th. And what this is for anybody leveling at alt or just returning to the game, leveling up. So while questing and adventuring in certain Dragonflight and War Within zones, players below level 80 get a mysterious satchel bursting with goodies while looting creatures or as a bonus reward for completing quests. The mysterious satchels contain various unique items, valuable items, including temporary stat boost, visual alterations, a chance for bonus gear appropriate to your level and specialization, and a 10% experience potions that stack with the 20% experience buff to a maximum of 30%. If you think the satchels are amazing, then you'll love pristine mysterious satchels. The first mysterious satchel drop you earn daily will be pristine quality and giving you a greater chance to earn even more valuable rewards. Experience potions are bound, so they can be consumed during the event or saved until after the event is over on use for your other level 10 to 79 characters. However, any stat or elemental potion effects will not work in Mythic Plus, raids, or PvP content. So for those of you who like the remixes that have been happening, so the last one was the Pandaria remix, there is some more news on the Legion remix that is coming up. Kyvax, the community manager on the forums, stated that in the Legion remix, players will have access to even more total rewards than the Pandaria remix offered, including some previously retired rewards like the Mythic Chosen Dead ensembles, the Violet Spellwing, a gear from Legion pre-launch event. There's also going to be many all-new items and previously unavailable color variants for Legion rewards. Wildhead has a nice breakdown of some of these rewards and events that are going to be going on. I'll leave this link down below so you can check this out as well, and that'll be coming up soon. Another big announcement this week on July 15th was the reveal of Midnight, the next expansion expected in the World Soul Saga. That is going to be revealed August 19th at Gamescom 2025. So Gamescom 2025 opening night, stay tuned for that. Save the date. You're going to be able to see the reveal trailer for the upcoming expansion, Midnight. Looking forward to that myself, and there's also going to be all sorts of other stuff going on for Gamescom, so make sure you save the date and check that out as well if you're interested. All right, so for Classic players, we got some big news. That is the launch date for Miss Pandaria Classic. That is going live July 21st, and pre-patch has been live right now since July 1st, which came with the new class, the Monk, as well as the talent system revamp and new pet battle system. And then with July 21st with the launch, we're going to get the new content, or continent, my apologies, challenge mode dungeons, arena battlegrounds, new raids. That's going to be starting on July 31st, new dungeons as well, and scenarios. All right, so for those of you that ever did play Miss Pandaria, there's quite a bit coming with it. So what's inside it? First off is the level cap is going to get raised. That's going up to level 90. There's a whole bunch of new lands. Obviously, there's a whole new zone, right? So you got Kunlai Summit, the Jade Forest, Vale of the Eternal Blossoms, Valley of the Four Winds, Castlemaine Wilds, Dread Waste, Townlong Steppes. You got new dungeons, new raids. You got a new challenge mode dungeons for a 5-player time trial. There's also going to be 3 new scenarios that you can do, that you team up and run scenarios, little invasions, whatever, stuff like that. So you got new PvP and battlegrounds. So there's tons of new stuff coming in Miss Pandaria Classic, especially for those of you that may not have played it before. I actually stopped playing for a while halfway through Miss Pandaria, so I might actually make a tune and actually run the playthrough again, just for the fun of it, just to check it out and go through it. All right. At the beginning of this as well, there is also a free mount, and that is going to be available from July 1st all the way to the 30th. You can earn the Chow House. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry if I did it wrong. Sage Serpent, Skywriting. So it's a green flying astral dragon, which is awesome. Anyhow, obviously, if you're playing Classic, you already got Cataclysm installed, so you got to make a Pandarian character, complete the Pandarium starting experience, and you got to choose whether you're going Alliance or Horde. Once that's done, the mount will be delivered to your collection in Modern WoW. For those of you that do want to play and don't want to level, I understand that. There is a boost available that you can purchase. Obviously, I'm not gonna push sales on here, so we'll just skip that, but there is a boost available. The raid will be starting on July 31st, so that will be Mogushan Vaults, And so that'll start at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be a Kunlai Summit, and you need to be level 90. Difficulties will be normal and heroic. So normal for 10 player and 25 for normal and heroic as well. All right, so last chance for the War Within Season 2 achievements and rewards. For those of you coming late to the party, unfortunately I came back from a break. I was off for a little while. Came back, so I was trying to get some of this up as well. There's Keystone Heroes, obviously. You got your AOTC, and you got your Mythic Hero. So all of those are still available to grab for the next 2 weeks. If you want any of them, you got to bust some ass and actually work to get it done. Some of it will not be possible, just to give you that heads up at this point. But I'll leave a link down below so you can check out what's available and go from there. So aside from that though, guys, this is my WoW weekly recap, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it to the end of this video, great, you're a hero. Please do, if you enjoy it, give me a like, give it a follow. And until next time, guys, keep gaming. Thanks for watching.